Hi, welcome to the blog on Jerry's Intellectual Capital. These are all the little pearls and gems that have been shared with me. Sometimes there's a story behind them, but I remember them and I remember them forever. And I've shared them with the startups that I've mentored or some of the emerging groups or teams or some of the pioneering work that I've done. But I'm going to share with you in groups of 5 what they are. Got about 220 of them captured already. I might PDF them or create a quick book. But the first one, without even looking at my sheet of paper, professionals copy, amateurs invent. And I say this all the time over again. If you literally read from the left to the right, from the top to the bottom, don't go design something different than that. Yes, your content's unique, your value proposition, but just copy the existing template. If Amazon's got the world's best interface for one-click ordering, if you can go to the checkout bin and calculate your shipping and then come back and recalculate or continue shopping, copy that. Just don't go reinvent a brand new interface. So professionals copy, amateurs invent. The second one is a famous saying of mine, but human beings have an innate desire to compare. And on a personal level, when you compare, you will always lose. Somebody will always have bigger or less or smaller or faster, whatever, slower. Somebody, when you compare on a personal level, will always have more. You'll always feel left out. But on a business level, you need to compare. You need to objectively look at where you are. You've got competition. Things are changing in this world. Innovation's occurring. You need to compare. But on a personal level, don't. So even though you've got an innate desire to do it, use it as a business tool. Use comparison in that regard. Third is be first to paper. So let everybody look at your paper. Let everybody negotiate, make notes, document. I call it first to paper, last to talk, or last in the room. So that's the big thing I love to do is everybody looks at my paper. There's going to be a lot of branded material here from the Trusted Wealth Professional. And then let them go look at it somewhere else or share it with their current environment or provider or competitor or your competitor. But be first to paper, but be last to talk when you're in the room. It's a great way to actually grow your business or to achieve whatever you want. There's a little joke here that every consultant out there can translate everything into a 2x2 grid. And that's number 4. You should put everything into a 2x2 grid. You should find one objective criteria, like should I go hike in the US or should I hike in Canada? Yeah, and the other criteria is there a greater than 40% chance of rain or not? Put that into a little 2x2 grid, and if it turns out that it's not going to rain more than 40%, maybe you go to the US. Or maybe the question is whether you should drive. But try and translate a lot of your business decisions into the top 2 criteria. Put 2 on the x-axis, 2 on the y-axis. You have 4 cells or boxes to fit in. And state what the criteria are, but put everything, if you can, into a 2x2 grid. And the 5th one is get professional quick. I have to thank this to thanks to the Nortel team, GPQ. Get professional quick. You ever not happy with your getting results you want? GPQ. Don't like what's happening out there in the world? GPQ. Just find a way always, always, always to raise your professional bar. May not mean anything to you right now. You may not even know what professionalism means. But GPQ, get professional quick. It usually addresses every concern you have. So those are the first 5. Professionals copy, amateurs invent. Human beings have an innate desire to compare. First to paper, last to talk. Make everything into a 2x2 grid. And GPQ. Thank you.